What's happening, people? It's your guy, you know, Clayton hating. We're gonna switch it up a little bit today, just a little bit. Uh, I got still clearly Clayton's got to be hating something, but there's a lot of things Clayton's appreciating, and we'll get to that. First up on the list of what Clayton's hating, we're just getting wrapping up March Madness, like towards the end of it. But I've never in my life seen so many people that just jump from like, oh man, that's my team right there. Like they're awesome. I've got like all their jerseys and everything. Like the very next day, they're like the opposite team or something, and you're like, no man, I've never in my life liked that other team, man. You're tripping. Like that's definitely not me. And so you're like, I didn't just see you wearing the. And so you wonder if you're crazy, which I mean, in all honesty, I mean that's true too. But that shit's frustrating. Just, I mean, you can jump from team to team. Who the hell am I to talk? I follow LeBron James. Now, he wasn't the original. I started following Grandmama, which, if you're too young to know that, that's this guy that wore like a woman's dress and a wig way before it was cool to do. And he dunked on people. And he played for like the Charlotte Hornets. I was like, that's awesome. And then he left the team. And I was like, that's not awesome. And so then he went to another team. And I was like, that's awesome. So, I get it. I team hop. But damn, man, be reasonable about it, man. Be reasonable. At least make it believable. Next up on what Clayton's hating is people who announce they're leaving social media. Why? 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 It's like this long drawn out thing. It's almost like they're doing like some sad song sing off or something, to where they're just like, I want you to know that essentially I have a life outside of social media. I don't get on technology. I love my family. I am a perfect person. You guys are scumbags, and I want you to know that you're scumbags. So I'm getting off social media because I'm going to leave that to you scumbags. It'll probably only be 30 days. Hell, I won't even make it 30 days, but I'm leaving social media. And someone please like this comment. I'm like, just go. Just go. Just like disappear, man. Just bounce. That's almost like someone at a party. And I'm like big on like disappearing on people. If they catch me saying bye at a party, you just caught like a burglar or some shit. Like that's almost like a cat burglar getting caught. It never happens. So you'll never catch me saying bye at a party. One, because most of the time you say bye at a party, typically you have to say bye to every single person, and most people try and get you to stay. But on the opposite of me, you have people who want to stay at the party but want people to kind of like get them to stay at the party. And that's kind of the whole thing, is the social media thing. Like there's people at the party who are like, hey man, I've been thinking about leaving the party. I don't know, man. I just feel like there's other stuff I got to do. I don't know, I really think I could be, doing some other things, taking some stuff. I'd love to stay. I'd love to stay. I'd love to stay. Do you want me to stay? I could stay. Do you want me to stay? And most of the time, those are the people that you actually want to get the fuck out, to leave, bye, go, get about. But usually the moment you try and get them to leave is when they stay anyway. So that's kind of the social media thing. It's like, I think some people legit, they really want to leave. They just want to tell people deuces in case somebody thinks they're like dying or something. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think if I don't see some people on social media on a regular basis, they're in the middle of somebody's basement somewhere, buried under a house, under a crawl space, just disappeared. So I mean, like, I get that part of it. But the 15-page swan song, that whole thing, I'm cool. So next on, we're actually going to switch it. We're going to go to what Clayton's appreciating. First off, Clayton's appreciating Jussie Smollett jokes. Those are hilarious. I don't think, most people are catching shit for doing it, but I'm just like, again, kind of what I said last time. Comedy's comedy, man. You got to let that shit ride. Actually, the more you try and stop people from making fun of something, the more they make fun of something. One of the funniest things is that they said he was like the first person to reverse it and con a Nigerian into something. That was hilarious. The other thing that's hilarious is the fact that like the man didn't even get arrested for nothing. Like he completely got off and he clearly lied. So it's like one of them OJ situations, man. He finessed the system. I ain't mad at him, but I'm still gonna tell my Jesse Smollett jokes, and you can't stop me. Uh, Other thing, Clayton's appreciating. It's springtime. Well, I mean, depends on where you live, because in Indiana, that shit changes every 3 seconds anyway, and we could be in spring one moment, winter the next. But anyway, I digress. It's spring, so there's all kind of great things happening. The best thing about it is it's the season finale, or I would even call it the finals of cuffing season. And what I mean by that is, October. I may have talked about it before. October to, I want to say, November-ish is like the regular season cuffing, where people are going out trying to find single people, go out find somebody to get with, and then they try and nail them down, because you got to nail them down before Christmas, so that you get a Christmas gift. You stay with them around Valentine's Day, you get your Valentine's Day gift. Guys are typically sometimes on the opposite side of that, to where they're trying to break up with you on Christmas and Valentine's Day. But both parties equally around springtime season. I mean, the cuffing season has ended, and you drop a pin. You don't sweep the room. You don't call before you come. You drink a drink out of my soda or some shit. Like, it's over. Like, people are breaking up over the wildest, most ridiculous reason, and it is fantastic. It just goes to show that people just, during the season, relationships are seasonal. Depending on, obviously, those of us who get to sit from the sidelines and watch the cuffing season, I'm even more appreciative of it, because my inner troll is very happy about it. But we are in the early spring, the spring fling season, where they're about to get loose out there. They're about to get real loose. And it's also sundress season. That is an amazing, well, I take that back. Most of the time, that's an amazing thing to see. I guess there is part of it that Clayton's hating. The part of it that Clayton's hating is the fact that some of you shouldn't be wearing flip-flops. I'm just going to come out and say it. Some of you just don't need to be wearing flip-flops. You got these. And listen, I'm one of them too. Like, I got pretty much like perfect all the way up to that pinky toe. Looked like somebody hit it with a jackhammer or something, and it's like all crusted over or some shit. And trust me, no matter how much lotion you put on it, it does not change the fact that it's messed up. So I get it. See me out wearing flip-flops. I might even break the rule and wear socks with flip-flops. That's actually black man's fashion signature. Actually, it's probably Asian fashion signature too. But anyway, some of y'all don't need to be wearing these flip-flops. It's just, you really, like, I gotta eat. I'm outside trying to enjoy myself at Dairy Queen with the kids, have a nice little sandwich. I was at Hot Eats, Cool Treats or something like that. I'm trying to enjoy myself, grill and chill, eating a burger, and now I look over and see your Frodo Baggins feet. Nobody wants to see that. The hair all over it, like crusty corns, and you exposing the world to that. Now, I guarantee you probably haven't even showered those shits yet. You haven't even showered them. Ugh. 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 But anyway, for the most part, Clayton's appreciating spring, with the exception of what I just mentioned. What else is Clayton appreciating? Nah, that's pretty much it. So until next session of Clayton hating / Clayton appreciating, like how I did that, I will holler at you guys next time. And if you're single, good luck during spring fling. If you're just dating someone, you're about to be single, because you know what time it is. And for those of you who rocking sundresses, go for it. Those of you trying to put those flip-flops on, I'm watching you. Peace.